Hello, my name is Curtis Jones with the Jones Premier Group, and of course, this is our very first episode of My Block. And I am sitting here right now, joined with one of the co-owners of the Throne Barber Parlor and Speakeasy here in Missouri City. Paco, I just got a couple of questions for you, man.
Absolutely.
So my first question I would have to ask you is, what brought the idea about actually opening up a barbershop with a speakeasy attached to it?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. My business partners and I had been interested in opening up a business here in our community. I'm born and raised here in Missouri City. Okay. So we wanted to build a space where we could build community, build connections, wanted to have something interesting and dynamic like this spot. It's a place that a lot of people have never seen this type of space. So we just wanted to be unique. It filled the need for me to want to create. We've been really happy with how it's turned out.
Okay, all right, absolutely. So being here, I think you guys have been here for about 8 or 9 months,
correct?
Right? So when it comes down to the location of a business as such, what are some of the important factors you think that you need to look into when you're actually scouting an area to open up your business?
Yeah, no, it's very important because with this location in particular, it was keen to us because, again, we're from here. Mm-hmm. We live in this community, so we knew intimately what this community needed. As you can see. And so I think really just doing your research, being passionate about what you're doing, right? Because we're not doing this for the money. We really get a kick out of, these guys being able to come in here and get their haircuts and right here in the community and then hang out, So we're developing people, we're giving people jobs in our community. Nice. So all of those things, man. And then, we get to build a business right here where we live.
And that's very important, I think, the way how you said that about building up the community around you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of business owners sometimes get lost into the sauce about actually literally wanting to actually just make all the money.
Right.
Me and you both know, of course, you can't make all the money. There's going to be somebody that's going to come back behind you that's going to do it bigger, better, faster at all times. But everyone can't provide the right amount of service when it comes down to actually operating a business. Right. So when it comes down to serving the community and everything, do you feel like you're having a great response from the community right now, or do you feel like it may be lacking a little bit?
No, I think the community has responded very well. We've tapped into a lot of different organizations within the community, like yourself. You're throwing events here. So, no, it's been a great response. And to your point, we've only been open 8 months, right? So this is our first spring. Right, so the weather's breaking, so we're looking forward to the great weather, using our patio, utilizing that, which is a big space of ours. So, no, the response has been phenomenal, and we just expect more to come, man.
Okay, so look, one of my final questions would be, so what is in store for the Throne, I guess you could say within the next 1 to 3 years? I don't want to say 3 to 5, I want to go 1 to 3. Let's see what we got going with that.
Well, we're focused now on just making this location the best location that we possibly can. You mentioned service, Unreasonable Hospitality is one of my favorite books. It's one of our sayings around here where we just want to, people remember how you made them feel. And so that's important to us. So we want to make you feel really good when you're here, a sense of community, sense of welcoming. So, as far as what's next, the sky's the limit. I mean, we know that, this is duplicatable in different areas. But again, like you said before, you can't just drop this anywhere, right? You got to really understand the community, the market around where you're building, all of that. So it's important. So we're not in a rush, right? This has been fun building this from scratch. So we're focused on this, but check back in about a year, and I may have a different answer.
All right, absolutely. I sure appreciate that. And then, of course, I thought I said that was my last question, but I got one more for you. If you could give any young entrepreneur, business owner, any type of advice right now, looking directly into that camera right there, what would you actually tell them?
It's kind of cliche to say get you a mentor, but, maybe not in the classic sense, but, more than anything, have wise counsel. Right, and whatever that means for you, if that's a mentor, if that's a group of people, because doing entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It's tough. You got to have people that you lean on. Again, wise counsel that you can bounce ideas off of. So, I would just say for a young person to again keep wise counsel. Save your money while you're young. Be on top of your credit because those things are important when you're trying to build a business.
That's a whole nother conversation.
But that's a whole nother conversation. But, and be passionate about it. I mean, be ready to work and not make money, because it's something that you are passionate about, If we don't make a dollar, but, Ram or Rick cut 50 heads this month, like there's some pride in that, right? And so So yeah, man, I'll just say, just keep your head down and keep working.
All right. Okay. Well, look, Paco, I really appreciate you for your time, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
absolutely.
you also letting us use your establishment, of course, for hosting our happy hours, and just promoting your business as a whole. You
Absolutely.
know? But of course, ladies and gentlemen, of course, listen, hey, if you all ever in the need of a haircut or anything of that nature, Paco, tell them where they can find you at.
Hey, we're here in Missouri City, 8027 Highway 6, Suite 800. Not only a haircut, you can have an adult beverage, we have food, we have cigars on the patio, we have DJs. It's just the whole vibe. So if you want to come out, we got Wi-Fi, we have plugs, we have everything that you need if you want to come hang out. So this is for the community. So come out and check us out. We're here.
Speaking of vibes, you guys stay tuned, stay in your seat, because this is Curtis Jones with the Jones Premier Group with MYBLOCK. Now we're about to really go show you guys what the speakeasy is really talking about. Y'all come on and join us. This is MYBLOCK.